A troubling twist in an apparent murder-suicide in West County. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Savard.
I'm Courtney Bryant. It surrounds Bobette and Michael Boal's dog. Police say earlier this month, Michael killed his wife in Chesterfield before setting his house on fire and taking his own life. But tonight, News 4's Kim St. Ange details the fight by their kids to get a piece of their parents back.
Well, and really the fight to get this dog back took off on social media. In fact, it even led to an attorney sending this 6-page letter to St. Louis County Animal Care and Control. They took the dog after the couple's deaths. Well, tonight, friends demand the dog be returned to the couple's family.
She loved that dog.
Danelle Heinrichs remembers her good friend Bobette regularly talking about her Doberman Stanley and says her family wasn't given a chance to keep the dog before it was taken away.
I want her to rest in peace knowing that we did everything possible for him.
Heather Budwell says she and another friend stopped by St. Louis County Animal Care and Control and was told because they aren't family, employees can't share any information about Stanley.
I think because it is a murder-suicide situation, it trumps out any default of black and white protocol.
The dog's breeder, Bob Hallahan, tells us the shelter called last week and asked him to pick up Stanley because his name was listed on the microchip.
The children have not even had a chance to grieve their mother, and now the one last living member of their family is also gone.
The breeder says he was initially told the couple's family was not able to take Stanley, so he planned to keep him until he could find him a new home. Bobette's friends are more frustrated with St. Louis County Animal Care and Control for handing over the dog to the breeder so quickly before reaching out to the couple's family.
We think they need to accept responsibility and make this right.
St. Louis County Animal Care and Control says it takes this issue seriously and is actively looking into it, adding, an audit earlier this year of the Animal Care and Control Center identified several concerns that have been ignored for years, and we are working diligently to implement those recommendations.
It's offensive to me that they would try to push this back on the last administration that way. This is about these people. This is not about what happened in the past.
By the way, the breeder tonight was telling me over the phone he had no problem giving the dog to the family as long as he knew the dog was going to a great home. I do have some really great news to pass along to you. The friends were calling me tonight telling me that the breeder has actually agreed to give the dog to the couple's family. The hope is that the family will get the dog shortly after Christmas. Steve, Courtney.
All right. Thank you, Kim.